All right, here we go. Cade, first look at the game. He's able to do a quick move and get to a shot that's comfortable for him. Let's go back and see how he's able to get that shot, though. So you see he gets a switch onto this defender. Keep in mind, look at all the space to his left right here. He sees that that's where he wants to go. But first of all, he's not going to go there right away. What is he going to do? He's going to draw his defender right. One quick move controlled to his left, has his defender beat, and is able to get into a very comfortable shot to get his rhythm going for the game. A great shot and a great look. And another thing I want to point out is a lot of players will get a blow by and instantly attack that lane, but he also reads. He makes another read here after blowing by his first initial defender. He sees Derek White is helping because his teammate Holland is a non-shooter. So Derek White drops, and he's able to spin and get to the middle and get a pretty good look, I would say. But all because he paced himself and he was in control, and he was able to really see that help and give him that extra time to make that high-level read. It's a great play. Here we go on this next look. He gets the handoff. Already has his defender at a bit of a disadvantage. Attacks the high foot. Notices the help, but also notices that Walsh is kind of mainly focused on the drive. So we can go back. He drops off. Cade notices that and is able to use his strong base and control to get to a nice bump and be able to get that mid-range shot off. It's a really nice look, a comfortable look for him that he goes to a lot. But again, he attacks the high foot here. High foot, attacks, makes his defender open up. Also reads that help defender is not allowing him to get that drive. And he also notices Walsh, obviously, is playing back, and he just makes that simple read. It's simple basketball, right? It's a lot simpler than I think a lot of people make it. Next play, a lot of the same thing. Simple basketball. Comes off the screen, gets the switch on a big sags off. He pulls. Simple basketball, right? Controlled basketball. That's the one thing I love about watching Cade is he's always in control of his game, right? He's always giving himself the time to make the reads that he needs to, and he's never getting sped up, right? He always is in control of what shots he takes and always getting decent looks. This play is a really good example of how he uses control and deception to really get his defender at a disadvantage early on. Is able to get to a really nice shot. But let's go back and look at that. So he fakes the handoff, right? Derek White's jumping at it. Look how far up he is. He's ready to jump that handoff. He makes a simple push cross. One move, keep in mind. Nothing crazy. A lot of players try to over dribble and do a bunch of stuff. One quick move, he's getting downhill. He realizes that Derek White is at a disadvantage. Why? Because he's trailing downhill. He's not in a good position to contest that. So Cade knows that. He pulls up and is able to get to a really nice shot there. All right, anyways, here's the next look. Notice he kind of has a one-on-one situation. The floor is pretty evenly spaced right now. What does he do? One quick move, fakes one way, goes the other. He's able to get to a nice spin move, step back, into a nice shot. Got into his bag a little bit more there, but he's able to get into his bag on this shot because of the rhythm he's built up from his past more simple shots that he was able to build his rhythm up to this shot. But again, really nice read to see that he has a one-on-one situation here. And just, again, it's a simple move. He's not doing anything crazy, right? Scoring, a lot of people think you have to do a lot of crazy things to score. It's simple. It's making simple reads and being able to make the advantage for yourself. Using control of your body, your base. You got to get low. You got to beat defenders. You got to own space around yourself. And Cade does a great job at always staying controlled and in his pace. All right, here we go on this next look from Cade. Kind of has one defender. Notice right now he has one defender kind of on an island, an ISO situation. Gets into a post-up. He notices Corey Crispert trying to cheat, creeping over. He instantly makes that pass to his teammate. Open three. Simple reads, guys. Really simple reads. Let's watch it again. He's one-on-one. Watch Crispert cheat over. Sees that. Pass. Easy. Simple things. In this next look, we get a little pick and roll action, gives it away, gets it back, uses the screen, gets to a pull up. Let's see how he gets that shot though. He's coming off the screen. He notices he already has his defender beat because he's going downhill. and Black is trolling him, right? But he's not really worried about Black. He's mainly focused on Sar, the help defender. Because if Sar wasn't there, he'd be able to get all the way for a layup. But that's the next level for players that are coming off screens, is not only reading your trail defender, but also being able to make that read for that help defender. And knowing that if that help defender is there, you sometimes will have to stop short and get to a nice pull up, which is what Cade primarily most of his shots are from that mid-range area. And it's a very underrated shot. It's a good shot, and it's a nice look that he gets. Here we go, Cade in transition. See what he does. He's able to cross Sar and get to an easy layup. Able to get a nice score there. Let's go back and look at that, though, the read on that. Notice why he takes this. So, look, he's got one-on-one pretty much here. He only has Alexander and Sar in front of him. Big man, not very athletic, and not really in a good stance, playing way too high. And Cade notices the space behind him to the right. So he makes one quick move, is able to beat him with his he didn't speed up or get too sped up, but he was able to make a quick move, simple move, controlled move, and able to really get to an easy layup. Overall, I think the main thing that Cade's game stands out to me the most is how simple scoring can be in basketball if you make it simple. A lot of players will get too caught up in doing all this extra stuff to get buckets, but a lot of the time it really can just be simple looks, simple reads, and slowing yourself down and giving yourself that extra time to make these simple reads and give yourself the time to read your defender, read the help, and really know if you can get to a shot that you're capable of making. I challenge everybody watching this video to try to incorporate some of Cade's play style into your game. And what I mean by that is to primarily focus on your pace and control when you have the ball, and really focus on making the game easier and more simple for yourself by slowing down and giving yourself time to make these quick second reads. It'll make the game a lot easier for you. Adding on to that, I also want to challenge you guys in your next game to see how easily you can get your buckets rather than going out there and trying to do something crazy, trying to get a so-called tough bucket. I want you guys to focus primarily on how simple and how easy you can make the game for yourself.